This week we're talking indulgent double truffle beef burger.
Big badass motherfucking burger in peace. Can I swear?
You do whatever you want, chef.
Truffle double. It's the big tall one with the gooey cheese that you want to eat. So, how do you make it? I'll stick it in the hot bit.
Jesus wept. Needs to satisfy. And then you want a nap afterwards. Right, brothers and sisters, welcome back to Food Busker. Another chef series this week, and we're going to see somebody from my street food days. Now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you playing at? Come on, join the posse, hit the button. I got some great chefs and some great recipes coming your way, and you don't want to miss them. So turn on the notification bell so you get all the action. Right, come on.
Le Bun is one of the cool, edgy burger joints that emerged from the London burger wars of the last 6 years. Andy Taylor is the chef and founder.
How are you? How's it going?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Andy hit the big time when he won TV food show Ones to Watch. He's done pop-ups with Khalees, and you might know his dad, John Taylor, from, Duran Duran. But most importantly, he's from my hometown, Wolverhampton.
Midlands massive coming at you. Like Cleopatra.
Fucking Cleopatra! I played for Whitmarines United.
Did you?
Yeah. I was captain for a season.
Alright, John. That is your real name. Truffle double. Double cheese. Double patty. Double truffle. The truffle veal jam. Thinly sliced onions. Confit in beef fat and bone marrow, cooked down, and then we finish it with a lovely veal jus. Make yourself useful. Do you know chop onions?
Yeah.
Nice onions, chef. You should be a chef. We get your lovely chopped onions, we get them in the pan with a good whack of salt and a good whack of rendered bone marrow and beef fat.
Okay.
For that deep funk 70s vibe. Not the 90s, mate, it's the 70s.
The 70s.
Pot, chef. So, we've got our onions, we've got our beef, our bone marrow. It's here with some nice salt. What salt does is rules out the moisture, and that's what cooking is for. That's what Marco Pierre said in the 90s.
On the stove, slowly cooked down?
Slowly cooked down. I sometimes like to go hard to get that caramel out first.
Okay.
Andy allows them to cook on the stove for 3 or 4 hours until they get to that brown onion soup stage.
Oh, so this is our veal jam. So onions cooked down, then they're finished with veal bone reduction. Lots of herbs, umami, posh French. Recipe, we're making Le Bun truffle mayo, egg yolks, Dijon. So I like to go quite heavy on my mustard. We use Grey Poupon from France. Drake likes it. Is it Drake? No, Kendrick Lamar.
This that Grey Poupon, that AV on that TED Talk.
Get your like whisk working, you know, as fast as you can. Multiply, don't go too slow. Yeah, you want to do the drizzling?
Let's do it, chef.
Slow, drip, look at that. These one's wicked.
I love your whisking mayonnaise face. Similar to
Shut up!
Similar to another face, possibly.
It's fucking truffle time. Yeah? I find,
Oh wow, that smells so good, doesn't it?
yeah, less is more. You know, if it's nicely balanced with the mustard, you've got a badass truffle mayo. He is, to a great burger, is keep bum warm the whole time. You wouldn't think about this.
No, it's so true, because otherwise it's just a cold, stale piece of, well, not
Yeah,
stale,
it's
but you know what I mean?
Yeah, you want that warm, squidgy bit. Demi brioche, it's got a bit of richness, it's got a bit of structure. That's gonna keep your big, badass motherfucking burger in peace.
And that's so important with the bun because otherwise it just disintegrates halfway through eating the burger.
Yeah, man, yeah, that's the word, that is the sin. You know, it should be a one-hander. Next up, beef. Don't use breadcrumbs, don't put Worcester sauce in, do not listen to Gordon Ramsay. Listen to him about everything apart from what he puts in his burger. We use a hell of a lot of rare breed trim from the fore ribs,
Okay.
some chuck, some bone marrow, some beef fat, so all the good bits, all the funky bits, funk.
Yeah, man, my favourite bit is the bit between the ribs. It's just like the secret weapon in burgers,
Yeah,
isn't
it
it?
just makes just a beautiful flavour.
Love it.
And the babies go. Right, usually we do the smash technique.
Okay.
Develop a Shake Shack to it, you know? Jospers, burning hot coals, flames. It's like Chinatown in Bangkok in there, seriously. It's wild.
It's so hot though, isn't it?
It's so hot, you get this instant char. And for me, it's all about the Maillard, fucking what the fuck do you call it? It's all about that you know, the brown,
getting that
caramelization, crust with a bit of pink inside. Bye-bye, babies. All right, ready? Let's build it, okay? That's where the umami is, that's where the sweetness is. All the way around. Crown our jewel. There you go, mate. The truffle double-double. Food Busker, the Bond, at Madison. Summertime, we're on the roof.
No, what do you mean? I'm a professional.
You was hoping you had.
Jesus wept. Attempting this without a napkin was a schoolboy error. If you're going to do a proper filth burger, then you've got to deliver, do you know what I mean? And got to hit the spot. There's no point in trying to make it healthy. And this burger just is so indulgent. Oh mate, it's ridiculous. And you can tell he uses the meat between the foreribs because it gives it that depth of flavour. The truffle mayonnaise is just the bit on the top that just takes it and elevates it and just makes it so special. And then the confit onions, masterstroke. Slowly cooked in beef fat and the bone marrow, and then finished with a jus. So good. The structure of the brioche, like Andy was talking about, is actually really important because you need to have that, because otherwise it disintegrates through the burger, and by halfway through, it's just soaked through. That's why brioche is so good for burger buns. This is easily in like the top 5 burgers in London. I fucking love it, man. Like the whole thing about a burger is that it satisfies a need, a yearning, right? And it's like, and that you want to nap afterwards. Like it needs to satisfy, it needs to put you to sleep, it needs to give you a kiss goodnight. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what you want from a burger. You want.
If you like the vid, then give us a thumbs up and a share. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And if you're coming to London
and you want a burger with a view, Le Bunge, man.